Hello there, I'm Kay Patterson, professional organizer and host of the YouTube channel, The Organized Soprano, where I inspire people to love their home and organize their lives. Ideally, your bedroom should be a relaxing oasis. I know my bedroom is for me a place for me to relax and unwind and release the stresses of the day. Many of my clients ask me about organizing their bedrooms when I'm with them because they find that the bedroom can become a cluttered place where instead of feeling relaxation, it stresses some people out, and that's not a good feeling to have before you drift off to sleep. Here are some of my tips and tricks for keeping an organized small bedroom, and actually some visual tips to make it look larger than it really is. Let's get started. Let's start by taking items off of surfaces and completely starting with a fresh slate. Now, if you are intimidated or if there are a lot of things on a surface, choose a smaller surface. Just always start with something easy, then you can get some good momentum to work up to a harder job. But I often find that the things that are on surfaces in bedrooms, like let's say nightstands and bureaus, are often things that people are taking out of their pockets and putting on the nightstand before bed or while they're getting undressed, or they're taking their earrings off and just putting them on the surface and not really paying attention to how much is going on there, and over time it builds up and gets really cluttered. So I like to mitigate some of that by asking clients to do that action of taking things out of their pockets actually at the door, back there, at the point of entry, so that they don't actually bring that clutter into the bedroom. Because often I find that those things are like receipts, your wallet, trash, bubblegum wrappers, those kinds of things. So be mindful of bringing clutter where it actually doesn't belong, so that you can prevent some of that stuff from being on the surface to begin with. Once you've started with a clean slate, then you only want to keep things on those surfaces that you either use every single day of your life, or things that really bring you joy if they're decorative. Say if you have, a really nice plant, or a vase where some faux flowers are, or just a really nice sculpture that you like. Keep it minimal, especially in a small bedroom. You don't want to have a lot of visual stimulation, because that will make your bedroom look a little larger if your decor is minimal. So again, only the things you need during the night should be on your nightstand. Maybe a charger for your phone, a humidifier, something to maybe give you a little aromatherapy if you prefer, an eye pillow, just things that you might need during the night and nothing else. I see a lot of drawers in nightstands that are just cluttered full of additional items that you really don't need. So try to reduce some of that stuff just for the stuff that you need just during the night or before bed, and that'll make your life so much freer. Secondly, since bedrooms usually have closets, and some small bedrooms may actually have small closets, maximizing that closet space is going to free up a lot of those footprints in your room that you may have filled with stuff. Maybe it's dirty clothes, maybe it's a hamper, maybe it's a suitcase. If you maximize that space in your bedroom closet, you can get a lot of that stuff out of your bedroom on the floor and into the closet, because a lot of closets just come with a shelf and a rod, and there's so much wasted vertical space in between that could be filled up with, your shoes, your suitcases, things that will take up some of that vertical space and increase the amount of floor you can actually see in your bedroom. I always advise clients, if they are able to install a custom closet in their bedroom closet, so that they can increase the use of their closet. Or if you really don't have any more room in that closet and you want to store a little more clothing, you can either use a garment rack. Garment racks are really decorative and in vogue nowadays. You can have, your seasonal clothing out for you to see, and it's inspiring. It can even be a little bit of decor, or you can actually build a closet in your room. I have done this at least twice, and it's been super fun. You can just build a closet, and you're basically living in your closet, and it's kind of fun. Another great way to free up some space in your bedroom is to make furniture do double duty. I am a big fan of this, not only in the bedroom, but everywhere in the house. If you have a desk where you are doing work, you can also use it as a vanity. I actually have this in my apartment. I love it. It actually is a desk, but I have fashioned it to be both a desk and a vanity, where I can do my makeup and do my whole beautification routine, and then I can, write a letter if I need to. There are a couple more things you can do to trick the eye into thinking that the space is bigger than it actually is. One of my favorite things is to use glass in a couple of different ways. So I have this beautiful nightstand. We actually have a pair of them that are made from glass and brass. And they are rather sizable in our small bedroom, but because the shelves are made of glass and the legs and the frame of the thing is brass and very fine, it tricks your eye into making it seem like it blends into the background, and I can store a whole bunch of stuff on it while not having it look gigantic if it were solid wood or something like that. It's a really good trick. Another great trick to trick your eye into feeling like the space is bigger is to use mirrors very strategically. My favorite tip is to actually position a mirror directly across from a window. So you can either reflect the light from the window into the other side of the room, or it makes it look like there's slightly more room that way. It's very cool. Don't ask me how it works, but I love that trick into making the room look bigger. And I also recommend using light colors to decorate. You can use dark colors if you'd like, but you can offset it with a really light colored bedding. In my old bedroom, I had a rather dark walls and it was a small bedroom, but I offset that with some light colored bedding. It was basically all white and light gray, and it looked really beautiful and spacious, even though the bed took up most of the room. So using light colors in all kinds of ways can really trick your eye into believing the space is so much bigger than it really is. And my last tip to bring some life into the bedroom and actually make it appear more pleasant and relaxing is to add some greenery. Now, I really want to encourage you very strongly to get a real plant. I know that a lot of people are intimidated by the idea of keeping a plant alive, but there are several ones that are super easy, including pothos, philodendron, snake plants. There is just something that is intangible about the feeling of a plant in the room that brings some life into the room and makes you more relaxed. And if you didn't know, the color green is the color that your eye is going to be able to absorb the easiest. So it's going to create a sense of relaxation and a sense of very much chill in your bedroom if you have a couple of pothos, a couple of philodendrons, a couple of whatever. I love the way that my plants make my house feel. There's just something really intangible about the feeling of plants. Try it. I dare you to try it. Just add a plant to a room and all of a sudden you're like, ah, that's nice. And plus they're cleaning your air a little bit, so you know, that's never a bad thing. So there you have it. That's how I maximize storage in my small bedroom and make it appear larger than it really is. I love organizing bedrooms. It's one of the most fun things I do when I organize people's homes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.